Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Brooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Good morning and afternoon, depending on what part of the world you live in. This is the official Man Cave Today show.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up? We are here.
We are in the building.
We're in the building.
Yes, we are in the building. I am just happy to be here. I'm happy to be alive. Peace and blessings to everybody on the check-in. Let me introduce awesome partner. The man always had the plan, and together we understand. We call him what? Smooth P. All right.
And my brother from another mother sitting next to me. We call him the one, the only, Storm Norm, the General.
Oh, salute. Peace and blessings.
Yes.
You didn't go all extra.
Yeah. Just winning.
No doubt.
Got to the point.
First and foremost, shout out to everybody watching us live right now on YouTube.
Yes.
BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. Shout out to everybody watching us live right now on Twitter and Periscope. Salute, peace, and blessings to you all. Shout out to everyone watching us live on the mother site, WBKS1.com. All right? And shout out to everybody listening to us live on the TuneIn app. Listen, people, the TuneIn app is free. If you don't have it by now, download it. It's free. You get to listen to all your favorite radio stations from around the world on the TuneIn app, man.
Yes,
and guess who's on there? BKS1 Radio, right along with your for you East Coast heads, the WBLS and the Hot 97s. BKS is right there. You get to listen to us and all your favorite shows on BKS1 Radio free. And shout out to everybody watching us live and checking us out on the page, on my page, man. FB.
Yes,
Salute, peace, and blessings. Share it out. Click the share button. Just click the share button just like this. Show your sign of support. Some of you just click the share button. That's all you got to do. Quick click. Just click. All right. No doubt. Let's give some love. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. It's going to be an interesting show today. We're going to talk about some things. Shout out to Jeffrey Ford on the check-in. Keith Vance, Sherry Williams on the check-in. Shout out to Phyllis Woodbury on the check-in. Shout out to my dude Kaz Minor on the check-in. Theodore Dwight, a.k.a. DJ Teddy Ted on the check-in. Shout out to Denise Barrow on the check-in. Shout out to Pamela Swain on the check-in. Hey, how you doing, Pamela? Shout out to Neil Chandler. Shout out to DT on the check-in. Lenny Cathcart on the check-in. Brother Lenny, what's good? Peace. Paul Brunson on the check-in. DT on the check-in. Sue Puglisi on the check-in. That's my cousin, man. Shout out to cousin Sue on the check-in. Love you, cuz. My Maryland family right there. And we're going to talk about some things today. First and foremost, this show is brought to you by Four Brothers Restaurant. And did I say shout out to Kiss on the check-in? Kiss, call in 646-233.
1302.
No doubt. Four Brothers Restaurant. We are sponsored by Southern Comfort Food. Listen, if you haven't been to Four Brothers, go there and check them out. They're located in Warren, New Jersey, 41 Mountain Boulevard, Warren, New Jersey. Give them a call, 908-834-8889, and go and check out Four Brothers Restaurant, man. Listen, delicious food. Food is delicious. Can't deny that. Food is good. Food is good. Go in there and check out Four Brothers Restaurant. Also, we are sponsored by TGI Fridays, which we will be in the building tonight.
Yes.
It is Friday Night Live, every Friday, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. It's the happy hour mix. brought to you and powered by BKS1 Radio. Listen, DJ Smooth P will be rocking on the 1s and 2s tonight, and also yours truly, DJ Storm on the General, will be rocking on the 1s and 2s. DJ Jess be in the building tonight, rocking as well. We just doing our thing tonight and having a great time tonight.
Yes,
so
yes,
come on
yes.
out and join us tonight. All right, now listen. You got drink specials popping, so you get them nice cheap drinks, and also half-price appetizers. Come on out, have a good time. Make it a girls' night out, fellas' night out, date night out, just a night out of good time. We're gonna bring you from the classics to the current tonight with the music. All right, we going in tonight. We're gonna have some fun tonight. So come on out. Gonna be some giveaways tonight. We're gonna do things a little bit different. We're gonna do a little trivia segment and everything like that, and so we can just have a lot of fun tonight. So trust me, it's gonna be grown sexy. Have a lot of fun tonight. Come on out and just rock out with us. All right, you already know, man.
Be in the
Friday
building.
Night Live, happy hour mix. I'm getting shout out to Button Tucker on the check-in, Mal Davis on the check-in,
Thanks.
shirts and stuff. Listen, man, listen. Go to East Front Street, Plainfield. East Second. I'm sorry, I said East Front. I'm sorry. I'm so used to everything being on Front Street. You know, I came up from that era.
Yeah.
But go to East Second Street in Plainfield, New Jersey, shirts and stuff, and check out Mal Davis and them, man. Listen, I'm wearing something from them right now, actually. You know what I'm saying? They customize it for an event I had to do. They can customize your shirts, but they got some hot stuff in there. And they got all types of things in there. So go to shirts and stuff and just check them out, man. And support black-owned businesses, all right?
sir.
Big advocate of that. Please support black-owned businesses. And again, let's get this show started. Make sure you share it out. No matter what platform you are listening to us on or watching us on, just share it out. Click the share button. That's all. And so let's talk about some things. P, where you want to go?
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all saw it or not.
Yeah.
Again, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. They had the funeral services yesterday broadcast on BET Networks. BET actually did a good job.
Really good.
Yeah, they did a good job. They did their thing. They covered the broadcast. We're going to talk about this for those that didn't see it. But we're going to go into our first story. All right, before we can get into the whole Nipsey thing. So, a family of New Jersey teen who pulled hijab off student in a fight. It was racially motivated. Get out. Was it? All right, we're going to run the clip. Let's talk about the story after you see the clip. All right. This doesn't surprise me. I wasn't shocked. Again, I'm starting to be desensitized to these types of issues in this day and age. All right. So first,
disturbing video of a fight at a high school in New Jersey. A student screaming slurs, then trying to tear off the hijab of another girl's head. And good evening at 11 o'clock. I'm Diana Williamson for Sade.
And I'm Bill Ritter. That video posted on social media shows the moments the teacher tried to break up that bias brawl at East Brunswick High School.
Tonight, students and parents packing the school, calling for action. Eyewitness News reporter Jim Dolan has more.
So many people were concerned about what happened at East Brunswick High School yesterday that hundreds had to wait outside in the hallway at the meeting of the Board of Education tonight. Many were Muslim students.
Wow, this is happening in East Brunswick. This is happening in my school. This is happening now.
It kind of shows that hatred's everywhere. Like, you can't really escape it.
Some students posted video online of the beating of a Muslim girl at East Brunswick High School, even as a teacher tried to pull them apart. Witnesses say the teenage attacker spit and tried to pull off the Muslim girl's hijab, or head covering.
She was shouting help and stop, and nobody was helping. And as I got closer, I witnessed a teacher actually pulling them apart, and I witnessed the Muslim girl on the floor, and she was just being senselessly beaten by the other girl.
Many students here say the incident.
Okay, so y'all saw what was going down. So the grandfather of a white teenager facing charges in what school officials say is a bias attack against Muslim student, said the two girls had an ongoing dispute and that the fight was not racially motivated. The junior from East Brunswick High School was charged with simple assault, harassment, cyber harassment, and disorderly conduct, but not with a hate crime. The fight took place Wednesday morning between two students at East Brunswick High School in New Jersey and was caught on cell phone video by another student. yeah, I don't know. What you think? Racially motivated?
Yeah, well, there was other parts of the story where I read that basically said that the Muslims in the school, they had been calling them terrorists, and there were racial slurs that were thrown out while this beating was taking place. And it just goes back to what we've been talking about, the state of the United States right now. Just like the racial tensions are crazy. And who's always behind the forefront of it? White people. That just happen to be the problem. And I'm going to say, if we statistically look at terrorism in America, it is not Muslims, it's not black people, it's not Arabic people, it's not Asian people, it's not anybody else. 75% of it is white people.
All right. I'm gonna deal with the issue at hand that we're talking about right now with the schools.
Yeah.
With that situation, they said they had an ongoing dispute. So
yeah.
So this has been going back and forth. So if she got charged with cyber this and all of that, so
yes,
evidently
exactly.
This started a minute ago. And again, it's in East Brunswick, so we live very close.
Yeah, that's close to home.
That's close to home and everything. I don't witness a lot of that type of racial tension around in our neighborhood.
No.
With when it comes to Muslims and
no,
people that are not Muslim or whatever like that. There's a lot of Muslims in our neighborhood.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't witness that, but I mean they need to get to the root of this, and I'm glad to see so many parents at the school to try to see what's going on in this situation. Hopefully they can resolve this before it gets out of hand, and hopefully people that are different from each other
can learn to get along.
And can learn to get along, man.
But the craziest part about it, if you played the clip a little bit longer, like a lot of the people and the students were outraged because both students got kicked out of school.
Both of them.
Because the school has a no tolerance, initiative. So I guess if you're in a fight, whether somebody came and bust you in the head and beating you senseless or not, you get suspended from school, which is ridiculous.
Wow.
So if I'm attacked and I'm protecting myself, you're going to suspend me from school. So a lot of people were up in arms about that also. I mean, the whole situation is we gotta stop judging people because of their religions or what they look like. Like, knock it off. Like, people, I don't know. And then like to the grandfather, he's in it telling, oh no, she's a good girl. Oh, she has a little bit of an attitude problem, but and no, it's not racial at all. It's not racial, dude. Like, if she's spitting, you're spitting on somebody. Spitting on somebody is probably one of the most disrespectful things that you could do to anybody.
Absolutely.
So you're spitting on them and you're spewing racial slurs. That is called being racist.
Absolutely. All right, we're gonna go on to the next story. So again, in reference to Nipsey, shout out to T.I. T.I. doing a lot lately. No doubt. Shout out to T.I. He's doing a lot lately.
Mm-hmm.
T.I. puts his money where his mouth is and broke the register twice at his late friend Nipsey Hussle's clothing store, The Marathon.
Yeah.
Putting more money in the pockets of Nipsey's family. Looks like he recorded it all to encourage more people to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And shout out to him. We're going to run a clip real quick. And let's talk about this, man. How many of you, I want to know, have seen the funeral services yesterday on BT, whether it be on television or live stream online?
We right here at the Marathon store, man. You know what I'm saying? All money in, baby. All money in here, man. Representing for little bro. Anybody who want to support little bro, anybody who want to support the cause, man, you know what I'm saying? Go online, man. Buy your original Crenshaw Marathon clothes and shit. You know what I mean? Shit, I came and made me a little pickup. What up, bro? What up? Love. Yes, sir. Hey, man. I got enough of it. I got enough of it, man.
Man, listen. T.I. broke the register twice. You know what I'm talking about? My man T.I. came here
Yeah, man.
Cash the fuck out. Oh, man.
We right here at the marathon.
Yeah, definitely big him up for that.
Yeah, listen.
But I heard it wasn't just him. It was T.I., it was Meek Mills,
Meek
and
Mills.
one more person. I can't remember who the other person was, who basically came in and they pretty much bought the whole store out. You know, which,
come on,
man, listen, that's support.
Listen. Again, when you could put your money so many other places, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we see it with Floyd, with Gucci, with this. It hasn't been nothing said about, you know, like, you know, he's just making a statement, bro.
Yeah.
It's like he's making a statement, like, we got to start supporting each other. And again, I mean, it's a sad thing that we go hard like that when we lose somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we got to start supporting people while they able to see it,
Exactly.
able to feel it, able to benefit from it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And real talk, but shout out to T.I. for that. Not so much happy about this news.
Yeah.
In regards to yesterday. So 4 shot, 1 fatally near Nipsey Hussle funeral procession. And this is sad. You know, this is sad. Funeral procession was marred by more senseless violence on Thursday night, with 1 person being shot to death and 3 others wounded, according to cops. "We must stop this," tweeted Los Angeles Police Chief Michael Moore, who reported the drive-by shooting on Twitter. Victims are 3 male blacks and 1 female black, ages from 30 to 50 years old. Moore said tragically, 1 is deceased. I'm going to run the clip. If we do get cut off by this clip or whatever, just go to BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. We will put the link in on Facebook. If you're watching on Twitter, Periscope, you're good. But if we do get cut off Facebook and running the link, just go to YouTube, BKS1 Radio TV. Here's more of the story right here. This just bothers me. I'm saddened by this. Real talk.
Shots into a crowded funeral procession, a drive-by shooting into droves of people lining the streets for the late rapper Nipsey Hussle.
Our 10 News reporter Anthony Pura is live in the Live Center right now with yet another tragedy while honoring Nipsey Hussle.
That's right, and the Los Angeles Police Chief tweeting this out just a short while ago, saying that 4 people were shot in the drive-by. Tragically, 1 of them is dead. He also added, "We must stop this senseless violence. It is the latest chaotic turn for people mourning the rapper." Crowds still gathered at 103rd and Main Street in Southeast LA. It's where gunfire erupted before 6:30 Thursday night along the procession route for Nipsey Hussle. Police say 3 men and 1 woman between the ages of 30 and 50 were hit. 1 of them died. It comes as thousands came to pay their last respects to the murdered rapper earlier in the day.
Well, I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they did that to that man.
21,000 people filled the Staples Center for his memorial service. The 33-year-old Grammy-nominated rapper and father of 2 remembered for his work in the community of South LA. He was shot outside his own clothing store March 31st. 2 days before that, he was in the Gaslamp Quarter performing at the Basement Club. On April 1st, a vigil for the rapper erupted into mayhem. People reported hearing gunshots causing a stampede. Many were taken away by paramedics. On April 2nd, police arrested the suspect in Nipsey Hussle shooting, Eric Holder. And police are looking for a gray Hyundai associated.
Hear me out on this, right? So, again, they sent them off like a king.
Yes.
Yesterday. They did.
Yeah.
Do I believe some things? Do I believe there is an element in society that does not like to see us unify and have peace and just come together? Yeah, I do believe there's an element out there like that. Do I believe there's an element that would send people to disrupt a peaceful situation?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I do believe that.
Yeah.
Again, more and more will come out, whatever. You just got to be aware of your surroundings. You really got to wake up, people. You got to really see what's going on right now.
Yeah.
There's a war against skin color right now. Always has been, but it's more on the rise than ever. And you just got to really look through the cracks. You really got to read the fine print of what's going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
And again, I just hope a lot of things start to come to light. I hope certain people that do these senseless crimes are brought to justice. And we just got to really wake up and see things for what it is. That bothers me.
Yeah, like I said, for that to be the icing on the cake of that day, of all the great that came out of that day, people speaking about them, speaking on them, and the testimonies of love and life. For that to be the way that it ends, so the way that it started is how it ended. Which is crazy. Like, when are we gonna learn that's not the answer? Like, people got to realize that there's no coming back from death. Like, any altercation or argument, it should have a different ending than that. Once you take it to that route, like, there's no coming back from that. And people got to realize, like, the ramifications behind that when you take somebody away, it's not just affecting that person, it's affecting their family, their loved ones, their kids, their spouses, their siblings. Like, it really does affect so many people. When just in the heat of the moment, you're thinking that you're affecting this one person, you're actually, just look at Nipsey's death. How many hundreds of thousands of people that it affected around the world. So you got to realize the power that you have when you're taking a life from somebody. Like, that's like, there's no coming back from that. That's the ultimate thing. There's no coming back from death. So we got to rethink some things, and we got to think different, man.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yep. Let's read some comments. Just scroll through. Let's read some comments.
DT said, "Watch out, more is coming." Thais Poole said, "Good afternoon, crew." Good
Hey,
afternoon,
Thais. What's up,
DT also
family?
said, "Dumbass Nickel Poot needs to go to hell and don't come back." Andrew Poster, boy, Billups said the game. He was answering my question before when I was saying about
What's up, bro?
Who else it was. And then Phillips Roberts said, "Respect to T.I." And DTL said T.I. was dating Nunu in the movie ATL.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
No doubt, no
Tice
doubt.
also said destroys the entire family. Exactly. Family, friends.
Yeah.
It's a ripple effect, man. That's crazy.
No doubt. This is stuff like this. This is why I'm looking forward to tonight.
Yeah,
tonight,
man.
just unwind, man.
Good times.
So have some good times tonight. Play some good music. You know what I'm saying? Be around good people, man. Eat some food, drinks. I'm getting my drink on tonight. I may even get my two-step on while P-Rock, and I'm going to get my little two-step on tonight.
Okay,
I just want to feel good and have some fun and release, man.
I feel you.
So, yeah. Friday Night Live, the happy hour makes this a time to release. We're going to have some fun tonight.
Yeah.
So come on out and have a good time. Grown, sexy time. No doubt. Just another thing that really pissed me off. So when P was telling me the story before we started the show today, and I was just like, really? This happened? Oh, you got to be kidding me. All right. And for those that haven't heard about it, we're going to talk about it today. So this bothered me. Good Samaritan fatally shot after paying for meals, handing out $20 bills at Waffle House. This is in Florida, right?
Yeah, it's in Florida.
All right. So y'all see the headlines. This was the brother with his son and his baby, that was just doing a good thing at a Waffle House. He was just giving out money, buying food for random strangers, people he didn't know. So I'm going to read a little bit of this, and then I'll run the clip. A man who was buying meals for fellow customers at Waffle House in Florida was shot and killed after a fight with another patron. CBS affiliate reports Alachua County Sheriff's Office said the suspected gunman, identified as Ezekiel Hicks, 25, was arrested in the murder of Craig Brewer, 41 years old. According to authorities, Brewer and Hicks got into an argument at the eatery in Gainesville early Sunday. Hicks left the Waffle House, then returned and got into a physical fight with Brewer and shot him in the head. Rashida Johnson told WGFL her cousin was paying for other people's food moments before he was shot right in front of her.
Wow.
Sad story. Here's the clip. Let's talk about it. Here's the brother, Ezekiel Hicks, that did the shooting, that killed this man and shot him in the head. All right. And we definitely got to talk about this when we come back from running this clip.
An early morning argument at the Newberry Road Waffle House.
And nobody's listening. It's getting out of control.
Turns deadly.
Literally, a dude just got shot in the head. I'm so sorry.
Deputies say 25-year-old Ezekiel Hicks was in the Waffle House around 3 a.m. when he got into an argument with 41-year-old Craig Brewer.
During the course of that physical fight, he takes the gun from his pants and shoots the victim.
It's 3 gunshot wounds. I see one in the head right now.
Brewer was pronounced dead at the scene. Within minutes, deputies who were already heading to the scene to disperse the crowd arrested Hicks nearby and located the gun.
What happened that night is no mystery. There is actual video evidence of the homicide occurring. We will now spend the days, weeks, and months ahead to figure out why it happened.
Hicks is now in the Alachua County Jail and is charged with first-degree murder and carrying a concealed weapon. Gabby Arzola, CBS 4U. An early morning argument at the Newberry Road Waffle House.
And nobody's listening. It's getting out of control.
Let me tell you something. So, you read more into it about why they argued and everything like that. Just break that down real quick, man.
So the actual argument ensued because there was a patron in there, a female patron, whom I guess he hadn't paid for her bill. So she got upset with him, like, "Oh, you're not gonna pay for mine?" And I guess said something to the gentleman Ezekiel, at which time he went out he left because he was originally in the Waffle House. There's another video where it shows the whole melee, but I didn't really want to show that. So he leaves the Waffle House, comes back in with the gun, I guess tucked in. You know, they didn't get into the argument, and he pulls out and he shoots her. So basically, that's what it's about, because I guess she felt entitled that, well, if you're paying for other people's meals, you should be paying for mine too. So this guy, being a good Samaritan, doing nice things for people, got him killed. And it's crazy how people feel entitled. How I mean, that is the lowest shit on earth right now. As you took this man's life because he was doing something nice, and you felt like, well, he should have been doing it for you too. Like, who are you to decide who this man should do a nice deed for and who he shouldn't? And that you took it so far to the point that you took this man's life. He's a father. You see a picture with him, 2 kids. So you took this man away from his family. Like, are you kidding me?
Right.
And I was telling a story to Norm. You know, when I was telling him about this, I said it reminds me of one of the community days that we do. BKS Radio, we usually do, you know, a community appreciation day in August of every year, and we didn't do it this year. You know,
for the past 2 years,
we didn't do it for you. Right, we didn't do it for the past 2 years. We kind of stopped because, you know, we're doing things to show appreciation to the town, to the people, and to give, you know, trying to give back. And the people give you their ass. Like, how am I doing something nice for you? I'll tell them a story. I was on the cook line, me and one of the other guys, me and Short Fuse, and we're handing out burgers and hot dogs. And I get a person comes up, she wants 6 hot dogs. I'm like, man, I can't, you know, she's like, I can't give you 6 hot dogs. Oh, well, you know, I'm just going to take them home to my family. And I'm like, well, it's a community day. We want you guys to come out. And, well, this is bullshit. This is whack anyway, blah, 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 blah. Like, she starts going off. And so, me being me, like, I'm a nice guy, but I'm not going to do something nice for you, and you give me your ass to kiss. So, I, in turn, turned around and gave her the business. Told her what I felt, how I felt, in some choice amount of words, and then she went on her way. I was like, do you want this 1 hot dog or not? You take it or leave it. Like, get out of here. Like, we doing something nice, and we don't get no sponsors. We do this strictly out of our pocket. Every penny that goes into that community day, we pay for ourselves, from food, entertainment, whatever. Any and everything came out of our pockets. This is us, BKS1 Radio, Best Kept Secrets Entertainment, giving back to the community. Not no sponsorship. And you're gonna come and you're gonna get mad because you don't think we're giving you enough.
Listen, in the stuff, the lack. Appreciation is everything to me.
Man, listen.
And it's like, when I see that people, and this isn't anything, it could be in business and relationships, anything, just life, family, whatever. When I see people just appreciate whatever, it just makes you want to do more. It makes you want to keep doing it, whatever. And when you feel the lack of appreciation,
Man,
and like
listen.
people feel entitled. People feel a sense of entitlement to whatever like that. It just turns you off. Man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like, wow. And we're talking about this story here. A man lost his life
for doing good.
And this is something he liked doing, and going out to a Waffle House. And it's funny, I was talking to Sandy, not too long ago. But like once a month, I was like, you know what? I want to just give out $100 somehow, some way, like once a month to somebody that needs it. And I know that's not much, but it's something. It's something,
Yeah.
or either put them up in a hotel and buy them food and whatever like that for just for no reason, whatever, just because I see them out there on the street.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people out there on the street that genuinely need help. They're not trying to get drugs. They're not trying to buy drugs or just alcohol. They just really want food. They just want to eat.
Yeah.
And those are the people that, that I want to help out. And then when I see things like this, I'm like, wow, you could risk losing your life
Try to help
just for
somebody.
wanting to help somebody.
Because somebody will see, oh, well, you gonna give me $100 too?
And I'm like, wow, so when I see things like this, or when we're at the Penn Station, whether it be Newark or New York or whatever, and somebody's asking for $1 or $5 or $2, can you help me out, whatever, and it's like, and your heart is like, oh man, I want to help them, but then the other side is like, when you hear people, once you do help them, like,
well,
that's all you got.
Yeah,
And you're like, huh?
You want to hear? You want
like,
man?
Can't you give me $5? I know you got it.
Fire! That's
and it's
fire
like,
my eye, boy.
And you're like, sheesh, what the hell? And like you said, the community event, you know what I'm saying? It's like the lady that argued with you, she could have got back in line. Once other people ate, or whatever
exactly.
like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get it. So okay, can I get $5 so I can just take it back, whatever? Just because you see free. It's like, listen, people, we have to start.
We're not about to give you a pack of hot dogs for yourself.
We just have to just cut it out, man, and start being appreciative. Man.
Exactly.
And just, this shit drains me. It really bothers me.
Especially when we have to do it.
Yeah,
it's not something nobody made us do.
Yeah, good afternoon, April. Shout out to DT. Norman P. Y'all going right into the topic about haters. Yeah, absolutely. Denise Sparrow said, God bless y'all too for giving back, paid for it. Tracy Abrams said, Florida needs to be its own country. Floridians are insane. Yeah, I'm hearing that. I'm starting to hear that. Phyllis Woodbury said, exactly, Snoopy. He's a lowlife. Yeah. Tice Pooh said, wow, you're mad over somebody else's money. Stupid. And this man lost his life. Shout out to Chanel Red. She said, awesome show. D Skinner said, this is why I do things anonymously. Self-gratification is a wonderful gift. No doubt.
What a guy was, DT. It wasn't like he was doing it to be on the gram or nothing. He just, I guess he just decided today, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna pay it forward today. I'm gonna pay for your meal. I'm gonna pay for your meal. I'm gonna pay for your meal. And because he didn't say to this person, I'm gonna pay for your meal, he got killed for that.
Yeah.
And that's crazy to me.
Yeah, escalated to a point and shouldn't have escalated to, man.
You want to fight because I ain't gonna pay for your meal.
Sad situation. Sad situation. Moving on. Let's read some comments.
Yeah.
We'll move on.
Chanel Red said, "Pay it forward."
What's up,
Leslie
Red?
K. Morgan says, "Hey fellas, blessings to you." Donna said, "Same thing." Hey y'all. Like you said, you already read Derek. Chanel said, "Awesome show." Oh well, yeah, we pretty much read them all. We read them all already. Yeah,
no doubt.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on. Girl Wendy. Shout out to Wendy, man. Wendy Williams files for divorce.
I'm gonna clap that up
from Kevin Hunter.
I'm gonna clap it up.
It is officially about to be over. All right, so Wendy Williams files for divorce from Kevin Hunter. Wendy has officially pulled the plug on her relationship with husband Kevin Hunter. In fact, after rumors of Hunter's long-standing affair with massage therapist Shayna Hudson, which reportedly produced the child, Williams has filed for divorce from her husband of 22 years. Wow, 22 years, that's a long time, baby.
Also, she was his massage therapist, so that's how she got that joker. She was giving him happy endings.
You stupid.
I'm saying.
The news comes a year after Daily Mail released an explosive report about Hunter's decade-long affair, and just months after Williams' return from her 2 months long hiatus, plagued by rumors of self-medicating, drug abuse, and more. During that time, Williams refuted the rumors and maintained that her relationship was strong. Yeah, we knew better than that. I'm still very much in love with my husband, and anyone who's been married, she said, believe me, when you've been with somebody for 28 years, married for 25 years, we know each other. He's my best friend. He's my love. He's all of this, and he's all of that. I know what you've been seeing, and I know what the streets have been talking about.
Man.
Well,
I'm gonna clap it up for her. I'm glad that she finally has come to this crossroad, and she decided to go the right direction. Because even though, like I said, I don't agree with her style of journalism and how she does people. Nobody deserves to be treated like that, and especially not when you're married. Like when you're in a relationship, you don't deserve to be treated like that. But it's different being in a marriage for your husband or your wife to just be knowingly outright, don't give a F nobody, you knocking other people up or getting pregnant. Like that's not right. You know what I'm saying? So I salute her and I applaud her for taking a step out on the ledge, not being scared of what might happen. Because I'm sure that's what, like I said, 28 years. That's some people's lifetime. So she's been with this guy for a lifetime. So I'm sure that she's scared of what life is going to be without him, because she doesn't know anything else after 28 years. But you know what? There is always life on the other side. So and you're Wendy Williams.
Absolutely.
So
no doubt.
You'll be okay.
Okay. What's this? Oh, yeah. So we're going to go into this clip, man. And it's funny. How many of you out there know what redlining is?
Mm-hmm.
You know what redlining is? All right. For those that don't know. All right. Redlining. All right. A discriminatory practice by which banks, insurance companies, etc., refuse or limit loans, mortgages. Limit loans, mortgages, insurance, etc., with specific geographic areas, especially inner city neighborhoods. I'm sorry because my glasses are fogged up.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to read this to y'all, but y'all see it, redlining. All right. So
and it's real.
Yeah, I'm looking at this clip and it kind of explains about the ghetto a little bit. So basically it reads how the ghetto was created through redlining our people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow.
This is facts.
And how they break it down, I'm like, this is crazy. So, because I always think about it, I'm like, damn, how in every neighborhood or every city, they got this one hood area that's not,
up to par with the rest of it.
Up to par with everybody else.
Yeah.
And the upkeep is terrible and everything like that. Every area. I look at Westville, right? Everybody talk about Westville. And I'm like, oh, Westville is this, Westville is that. But then it got its area around Kakiola.
Yeah, Kakiola, exactly. That's
you know what I'm saying? And then like just like even
which I always thought was a joke.
Yeah, even like Plainfield people go back and forth with the West and the East End. I mean, North go back and forth with this area, North versus this area versus it. And it's like every city got their area. I'm like, how did that come to be? And so when they broke down this whole thing about redlining, and this is why when we do these shows, it's so important, people, because we drop some jewels, every now and then, through the midst of the entertainment news and everything. This is why when we have shows like this, it needs to be shared out.
Yes.
And when we say, share it out, because you're not going to hear what we discuss on Fox News. You're not going to hear what we discuss on this news outlet, whatever. You're going to hear it on the Man Cave Show, BKS1 Radio. But redlining is something real. And so in case you're wondering about ghettos, and there's a ghetto in every city, and there's a ghetto in every hood or whatever, this may be one of the reasons. So check this clip out, and let's talk about it. Let's really have a serious conversation about this clip. You know where you at. The Man Cave Show, BKS1 Radio.
The making of Newark's riot actually begins a full generation before the riots actually hit.
You know, I think we often mistakenly believe that it's natural that the inner cities be problematic and the suburbs be pristine in the United States, but it wasn't really so much God or nature that decided that. It's human decisions.
Mainly through federal housing, transportation policy, Newark was destined to become a city mainly of poor people, mainly of black people, where more and more upwardly mobile whites would be encouraged to actually leave the city.
After World War II, and certainly throughout the 50s, the whole image of the suburbs was pushed. You haven't arrived until you get to the suburbs, until you have your backyard, until you have your front yard, maybe 2 cars. You know, suburban tracts were subsidized by the federal government, you know, and the highways were subsidized by the federal government.
1945 until really into the 70s, the suburbs were white territory thanks to government action. It was not just white flight, it was also white people taking advantage who wouldn't of very advantageous lending policies. These things had not been available before the war to a wide segment of Americans. They were not available to black people.
You had the bank redlining under Roosevelt. Actually created maps where they literally drew red lines around a block with the presence of just one black person or one Jewish person would be enough to literally redline a block on the map, which meant there would be no mortgages given on those blocks.
Newark is written off by the people who are making these decisions. So they're really saying that Newark is not a good place for the federal government to invest. The suburbs are.
Block busting. Real estate developers busted up blocks because one black family might move in, scare tactics to get whites to sell cheap and then sell high to the blacks who moved in. The pitch was, hey, these colored people are moving in, you better sell now before your house value goes all the way down, and you get these people just to get scared, they'd sell their house low, but then those blacks who moved in weren't getting any bank loans, they wouldn't get any insurance on those homes, so that led to conditions which deterioration of much of the wood stick housing that Newark had. So it was, disgusting but fascinating from an economic point of view. When I grew up in the 50s, I can recall in my neighborhood, there were always places where people can get pretty decent jobs and establish yourself, have some kind of stability economically. Throughout the 50s, many of these companies, they moved to southern New Jersey or southern United States, till finally, we're at the point where, companies just, global monopoly capitalism just will take it wherever, they can make the most money.
So, here you are, a bunch of black folks up here, looking for jobs in the industrial sector. Suddenly they got here, and there was nothing here. It was like an old bait and switch routine.
All of those led to conditions that resulted in, poor housing, and poor health care, and less job opportunities, which were why people felt disenfranchised, they were destabilized economically, and all of those things were what led to Newark in '67, or Detroit in '67, or Watts.
The making of Newark's riot.
Hey, he broke it down.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, this is why I tell people all the time, man, listen, wake up, realize what's happening. Redlining still exists.
It very much so does.
It still exists. And y'all see what it is. I can see it now. A discriminatory practice by which banks, insurance companies, etc. refuse or limit loans, mortgages, insurance, etc. within specific geographic areas, especially inner city neighborhoods.
Yeah.
All right. That still exists today.
Yeah. When I moved out of Plainfield to a neighboring town, Middlesex, my insurance immediately dropped. Immediately. Because it's a predominantly white town. When my wife and I moved back to Plainfield because we bought a home here, it immediately shot back up $600. Immediately. Just driving a few miles away. Literally, like 2 miles, 3 miles tops. My insurance shot up $600. So redlining, and I'm in a very well-off part of the town. Like where I live is very nice area of the town, but it doesn't even matter. So redlining, there's a whole documentary behind it. I mean, it's serious how they did this, and it's horrible. Like literally, by crossing the street. I mean, wherever that line is at, you can cross the street and look one way, and like I said, the loans come in, and this, that, and the third, and over this side, oh no, I'm sorry, we can't give you no loan, or we can't fix up. No, it's crazy how that works, and how it still works to this day.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah, it's real crazy. Let's read some comments from the chat. Shout out to everybody on the check-in.
Phyllis said, wow, that was educational. DT said the country of each ghetto has everyone tracked from the time they move in to the time that they leave to move into another family to the ghetto. Denise said shared before. Tai said yes. Know when it's time to walk to Mount Wendy before. Also, yes, that's so wrong. I am proud that she made the move. They were talking about Wendy.
Yeah, Wendy. Yeah.
But yeah, red line is serious, man, and that's how so many people got caught up back in the 80s and the 90s with those mortgages, you know, because they weren't doing those adjustable mortgages in the white neighborhoods. They weren't getting them, so that was the way that Fannie Mae and all of them were saying, "Oh yeah, we'll let you buy houses," because they knew they were going to get them back. They would give you adjustable mortgage. All you had to do is be late one time.
Yeah.
Takes one time to be late.
Yep.
And they could double or triple your rate, and it's no way in hell that you was going to be able to pay that. And they knew that. So
I got caught out there. Shout out to everybody on check-in. What's up, Janine Williams? Shout out to Jameer and Nicole. Moore Thomas on the check-in. Fox Gallo. Michael McDaniels on the check-in. All right, yeah. So if you're just joining us, we're talking about several different things, but today's premier topic is why do good people still have haters? All right,
man.
In the case of we talking about Nipsey Hussle. We talking about the guy at the Waffle House just trying to feed people, giving out 20s and giving out money and whatever, and he lost his life to this man. You know,
you can't even call him a coward.
Yeah. So I mean, like, you know, there's acts like these, and then the woman that was set up by her own husband.
Yeah.
And stepdaughter.
Yeah.
You know, she lost her life because she tried to help somebody, you know, a homeless person that she thought was a homeless person. And she lost her life over it. So why do good people still have haters? And think about it. Some of you out there are really good people, got good hearts, whatever, that listen to the show. I would say most of y'all. I'm going to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Most of y'all that listen to the show and whatever, you're good people, man. You got good hearts, whatever. And you wonder, like, why would somebody hate on me? Or why would somebody, you know what I'm saying, not like me just because I'm a decent person, or because I'm trying to do something with my life, or whatever. Like, why is there hate? And it's funny, I ran across this article, and when I broke down this article and what it was saying, it's funny. It says, why you have haters, even if you aren't an asshole.
Wow.
So we're going to talk about this. You know, we keep it 100 on the Man Cave Morning Show, BKS1 Radio. Why you have haters, even if you aren't an asshole. All right, so many people wonder why haters exist. Why would anyone criticize the accomplishments of others? What motivates a hater to hate? And what motivates a hater to hate on you specifically? We're going to talk about that right now on the Man Cave Show. It's about to get real, people. This is what I'm saying. Share it out. Share it out. Share it out. Somebody need to hear this today. All right, we're going to talk about this. We want you to share your stories. And the phone lines are officially open if you want to comment on anything we discussed today. The phone lines are open, 646-233-1302. You know where you at, man. WBKS1, BKS1 Radio. And today's show is brought to you by Four Brothers Restaurant and TGI Fridays of Piscataway. Now, going into number one. All right, why you have haters, even if you aren't an asshole. Number one is, let me pull up number one. Number one, you have haters because you improved. You have haters because you improved. This reason underpins all the others. Everyone wants the good life. Few people are willing to do the work necessary to get a good life. When you work hard and improve, you will get more of the good things in life rather than elevate themselves to your level, haters would rather drag you down. The quickest way to get haters is to succeed.
Man.
The quickest way to get haters is to succeed.
Man.
Since people aren't willing to exert the effort required to get the best things in life, they have to believe that you were the recipient of a blessing. Average people will hate you because they think you are lucky. By definition, most people are average.
I gotta clap that up. That definitely holds so much truth. That whole thing is just
Talk about it.
truth.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the truth. How many times, in life, it happens. We outgrow people because some people are meant to be successful in life and some people just aren't. Like I said, it's all about effort. And some people don't want to put forth the effort. So how many times have we had a friend or whatever that, you might be doing something and, it's growing, start your business or whatever, going to school, whatever. And they see you bettering yourself and they, man, F so-and-so. And they think they're better than somebody. Blah, 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 blah. Nah, I never said that. That's your perception of me because you're feeling some type of way because you're not doing what I'm doing, which you can. That's what I always tell you. You could do or be whatever you want to be. It's all about how much effort you put into it.
Right. Absolutely.
And people don't want to put the effort.
Shout out to Troy McCray. Troy, what's good? So most times when people are miserable, they want everyone around them to be miserable too.
Yeah.
It's a sad state of mind. Shaking my head. Yeah, I agree. Jamelia said, hey, Jamelia, she said, people make you feel guilty for being nice and genuine. Yes, shaking my head. It's like they want you to tuck back your talents to make themselves feel better.
Wow.
It's sad, really. Oh, my God. I know about that. Shout out to Phyllis Woodbury. She said, number one, yes. Yeah. And Dee Dee said, hope you are still doing Fridays when I come home in June. Yeah, yes. No doubt. And we will let you know for sure. And Dee Dee also said, people dislike good energy, great personalities, etc. Yes, absolutely. We're gonna read your comments. Shout out to D Skinner. I see you, bro. I like what he said too. And this was what we was talking about before we got into the topic. He said, not sure if this is true, but I was told that every black person's social security number ends in an even number to determine your ethnicity without asking, which of course will reflect in mortgage rates, etc. Yeah, it might be true.
It's not true.
No,
mine doesn't end in an even number.
Okay,
and I'm black. Yeah, I'm pretty black.
All right, let me see.
Mine doesn't. Yeah,
mine ends in an odd.
Mine's an odd also.
Yeah, no doubt. So I don't know about that one. All right, so number two.
Unless we ain't black, we made it. So stop.
Yes, we are better than everybody else. All right, if you just joined us, okay, what we're talking about is why you have haters, even if you aren't an asshole. All right, so we're gonna go on to number two.
Mm-hmm.
Number two. Let me find number two. Do I have number two? I may not have number two.
You skipped it. Maybe it wasn't that important.
That's okay. I can go to number three.
Yeah.
And then come back to number two.
Got it.
All right. So you read number three while I find number two.
Okay.
And here go number three.
All right. Number three. People passed on you, so now they hate you. Wow. You often see this in the romantic realm. Once upon a time, you were interested in a person. This person did not return the interest. If they're nice, if they're nice, they friend zoned you. If they're savage, they ripped your soul to shreds. You got over it. In the meantime, you improved into an attractive person. Now they want to give you attention. But you aren't interested because you're capable of attracting higher quality people now. You also remember that they snubbed you. Wow. I like that one too.
Yeah. People pass on you.
Yeah.
So now they hate on you. Yeah. They pass on you, and then once you start to come up.
So you looking good.
Start to level up.
That's your car? Oh, that's your house?
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
I seen that. So now they want to hate.
And now they 5,000 pounds also.
Bro, I've seen that a lot.
Yeah, man. But that's definitely,
There's been so many people, and I'm not even saying it negatively because he's a dude.
No.
But it's like, but certain people will admit, like, oh, yo, I didn't believe such and such about this and about you and about this and everything. I didn't think you was actually going to do this or that or whatever. And then when they see you do it, some will come and give you your props.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, you did what you said you was going to do. And shout out, I remember Jeff Red. Shout out to Jeff Red. Y'all remember Jeff Red?
Yeah.
From the song and everything. I remember he was like an exec at MCA back in the day.
Oh, really?
And I got a meeting hooked up for me to actually sit down and talk with him. He was a decision maker back in the day. So I told him some music, whatever. And he was like, pass on. He's like, I don't know if we ready for this. It was kind of futuristic and this and that, whatever. You know, the whole thing. And it was like, I was like, oh, wow. So left the meeting. You know, Soups took it like, oh, wow, he played it. Did he play us out? Blah, blah, blah. I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
Because how many people was passed over for whatever?
Exactly.
And then once we started BKS, whatever, somebody's like, oh, I got an interview I want you guys to have. And I said, who's it with? It's like Jeff Red. So we sitting on there interviewing Jeff Red, you know, and people were like, yo, didn't you tell us the story when he's like, yeah. So I mentioned that story to Jeff Red, and he just laughed. He was like, well, hey, well, look at.
Oh, you remembered that?
Yeah. Look, he was like, look at what you're doing now.
Yeah.
But we became cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We became cool. Like I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get it. But yeah. So I mean, number three is real. Sometimes people pass on you.
Yeah.
And when they realize you doing your thing still,
then they want to come back.
Yeah. They either that or they become a hater.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I got number 2, but before I go there, let's read some comments if we got it.
All right, DT says, stop being phony. Didi says, mine is odd, also talking about the social security number. Didi also said, people just like good energy, great. Oh, we read that right. Okay, we read that right. Yep, that was it so far. Also, Skinner just said, hate is nothing more than a useless emotion. If you really think about it, the person or the thing you're hating on are never directly affected by your hate. So all you're doing is giving negative energy to an unresponsive entity and causing yourself harm physically and mentally. I clap that up.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
run that clap. Yeah, I agree. Shout out to D Skinner on that one. Phone lines are open if you want to share a story or talk about a situation. Call in
646-233-1302.
All right. So number 2. Got number 2.
We got it.
All right. So number 2 is you have haters because you surpassed people.
Wow. Definitely got to clap that up.
You have haters because you surpass people. This is deep. Your improvement may bother people who are used to you existing below their level.
Wow.
They may openly campaign for you to get your life together, but they secretly relish their superiority over you. Wow, this is deep. If you spend most of your time around people who care about you, you won't have this issue. Close friends and family genuinely want you to succeed. Your casual peers will not, because change disrupts the social order they rely on for their self-esteem.
Wow.
Damn it.
Wow.
Damn it. Your casual peers will not, because change disrupts the social order they rely on for their self-esteem. Wow. Okay.
That's deep.
When you move past them on the social ladder, they'll feel a need to pull you down. Progress on the social ladder is almost always the result of progress in other areas of your life. They will constantly remind you of things you did or ways you thought once the roles are reversed. Their hope is pull you back where you were so that the balance of power is restored.
Wow.
Their hope is to pull you back where you were so that the balance of power is restored. Wow.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, but the reality is
very true.
This is very true. This is very
super true.
People think like that. Shahrazad said, if I can't keep my name in your mouth, then I'm not doing something right.
Yeah.
Hey, exactly. No doubt. Let's clap that up.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shahrazad. Walter Pittman said, peace, my brothers and sisters. Love you all. No doubt. One love, fam. D Skinner said, everyone supports you until you start doing better than them. Ooh, man, oh man, oh man.
You know what's crazy though about me? Like I've never been a jealous or envious person. Like I might see somebody. I haven't.
Yeah.
I might see somebody that has something that I might want, but I don't be like, yo. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get that one day. I'm gonna get that. That's just motivation to me. Like when I see something that somebody else has that I want. One, I don't want theirs. I want them to keep theirs. but I want my own. But there's some people out there like, nah. Like I said, they don't want to do the work. Yeah, he got that, you know. And I wonder what he had to do to get that, or somebody gave that to him, or blah, 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 blah. Listen, all that is motivation for me. Whenever I see something that I want, I go and get it. I don't want to take yours. I ain't mad at you because you got it first or whatever. You know, there's enough out here for everybody to eat and for everybody to get. So I don't get people who get upset at you because you have things, you have nice things, or you dress nice, or you keep yourself together. Like, we all can do it. It is in everybody's DNA if they want it to be. You could be as successful or as bummy as you want to be.
Yeah.
The choice is totally up to you.
Absolutely. Let's read some comments.
Yeah, Shahrazad said, it's hard for people to understand that we come from the same place and you're doing better than them, which is a fact. Sometimes all that good energy agitates their demons, and that's true. F them. Excuse the language. No, not at all. You're absolutely correct. Phyllis said, clapped up number 2. DJ said, I love haters. Oh no, that's going back. We read that right? Okay. Yeah, but yeah, selfishness, jealousy is real, and that's a fact. I mean, it's crazy to me. Oh no, yeah, no, number 2 is going back, so I am right. Okay, yeah, I love number 2. Haters, DJ said, I love haters for them. They keep me grinding. And like you said, she said, if I can't keep your name in my mouth, I'm doing something wrong. Walter Pittman said, peace, my brothers and sisters, peace to you.
Yeah, we read that.
Yeah, okay. Troy McCrae said, that's the difference between envy and jealousy. Big ups to you, bro, for your honesty. Yeah, I mean, it's not even being envious. It's just that if I see I like to applaud people when I see people doing things. If I see you with something like, yo, my man, I'll tell you, yo, my man, like, big ups. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you your props for it because like I said, that gives me motivation. And especially if it's someone from around where I'm from doing these things, it's like, okay, well, if so-and-so can do it, so can I. You know what I'm saying? That should be your motivation, not, man, that joker think he's all that, or she thinks she's all that, blah, blah, blah. The hate is real. It's especially, like I said, people who know. You have no clue how many people you might think in your circle is your people, and they really your biggest haters and kicking you in the back. And that's a fact.
That's, you know what, and that's the worst type. When you have haters within your circle. That's the worst.
Secretly.
Oh my God. That's the worst. I've been on that side of the spectrum too, bro. Where cats I thought was just on some hating, man. And my thing is, don't hate on me because I excelled to a certain point in my life. Just put in the work. And we can equally shine.
Yeah.
To put in the work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to shine without putting in work.
I like what Jamila said. She said, some people have non-existing haters. They address them every day like imaginary friends. I always say, if you're wasting every post on haters, then you need to throw your whole friend list away.
I agree.
I like that. I'm going to clap that one up. I like that.
No doubt. D Skinner said we all have the same 24 hours.
Yeah.
So don't hate on me because I use mine in a more successful manner. No doubt. Shout out to my man, my dude Peter Smith on the check-in. What's up, Pete? Peace. No doubt. All right, what number are we on?
Number 4.
Number 4.
Yep.
All right, so number 4. And again, if you're just joining us, we're asking the question, why do good people still have haters? All right, and that's the question. And let's go to number 4. And number 4 is, you weren't supposed to become anything.
Wow.
You weren't supposed to become anything.
Wow. That's deep.
Interesting. If your life is on a downward spiral, people will write you off. I don't condemn this because there's no point in going down with a sinking ship if the captain is determined to destroy it. If you manage to turn things around after the ship's been abandoned, some interesting things happen. Some people will be angry that you didn't drown.
Wow.
Some people will be angry that you did not drown. The hate that you've acquired a better life. You were supposed to be nothing. Instead, you became something. This sounds similar to the surpass people motivation for hate. The difference is that you don't have to surpass the person. You don't need to fly higher. You just have to not crash.
Wow.
You don't need to fly higher. You just have to not crash. All right. This is an interesting one. You weren't supposed to become anything. I've heard that. Years ago. Oh, no, I mean this. No, I mean that. Ain't nothing. Ain't this. Ain't this, that, whatever.
Yeah, DT said, number 4, I am, but you're not getting nowhere but on your couch. Man.
Yeah.
That's a deep one, though.
No doubt. Shout out to Barb. Barb, what's good?
What's up, Barb?
Yeah. No, that's a deep one. That number 4 is deep. And we're going to go to number 5 before we shut it down.
Yes.
But it's an
Power hour today, guys. Power hour.
Yeah, man. Interesting conversation.
Yes.
Why do good people still have haters? All right. And number 5 is.
Ooh, I like what Derek said.
You want to read that before I even go to number 5?
I want to read it. Derek, oh man, this is so true. He said, most people hate on you because of how others love you. And that is, oh man, that is such a truth. Most people hate on you because of how others love you.
No doubt.
Wow.
No doubt. All right. So number 5, last but not least.
Yes.
You stepped away from the nonsense. Haters didn't. You stepped away from the nonsense, but the haters didn't. Maybe you weren't the captain of the ship, but you were the first mate. Still, it was destined for disaster. One day you got smart and jumped ship. Yeah, man. For the rest of our days, you'll be the worst type of human being to the individual or group you abandoned. Oh, man. Yeah, even though you acted in your best interest and became a better person, all they can see is that you're now a traitor. This is another reason why people remind you of what you used to be or where you came from. This is sad to hold you down or pull you back. If where you became from was trash, the other rats will resent you for escaping the sewer.
Wow.
This list is not exhaustive, but if you're experiencing unexpected hostility, especially from people you once or still do consider friends, these are the most likely reasons. And this is crazy. You stepped away from the nonsense the haters did. Let me tell you. I was a part of different groups. I'm just keeping it 100, man. I don't care no more. I'm 52 years old. What people eat these days don't make me shit. So I don't care.
Thanks.
I don't really care no more. So I was part of a group, whatever like that. I stepped away. I decided to do other things and get into other ventures, whatever. Everybody got multiple talents, but I had multiple talents. I want to explore other talents. It wasn't like I was like saying F you, is just that
doing something different.
I can do something different. I can still do this.
Yeah.
Oh, but then almost like, what about us?
What about us? I was about to say, what about us?
What about this? I'm like, okay, y'all can still rock out.
Gotta have your own talent. Yeah, exactly.
Let's rock out.
Yeah.
I'm going to support you.
Yeah.
When you rock out, hopefully y'all support me. But as time goes on, and it's true, and once you start to evolve and you're doing other things and you're more in the light,
exactly,
than other people are, whatever, like they take it a certain way or whatever, and my thing is everybody could be doing the same thing if you put the work in.
Exactly.
If you put the work in. So you gotta, and people that put the work in, you gotta stop apologizing
for what you've done.
For what you've done.
Exactly.
In the level you've reached.
Yeah.
Because others is not at that level.
Exactly.
You gotta stop apologizing for it.
Yeah.
And then you feel as though, let me dumb myself down because I don't want to shine brighter than this person, whatever. Sometimes you can't help it.
Exactly.
Sometimes you can't help it, whatever. Stop apologizing for trying to become great.
Exactly.
And following your dreams and your vision, you go, stop apologizing for that, man. Cut it out. If other people can't rock with you and just support you because you are growing, you are elevating, you're evolving, then
they don't need to be in your circle.
They don't need to be in your circle.
Yeah. Fact.
You you'll get that support from strangers you don't even know.
Yep.
And when I say trust me on that, trust me. From strangers you don't even know, you'll get all the support you need.
Yep.
All right. So with that being said, this was interesting. Let's read some comments.
Yeah. DJ said, God gave me talent, and I'm using it to the fullest. And if you don't like it, go to hell. Phyllis said, hold up, Norm. You aged quickly. Now you're 52.
Hey, I ain't bad for 52.
Pamela said, crabs in the bucket syndrome. Thais says, but growth comes change, and some people don't like that. And that's a fact. That's a fact. DT said, number 5, God loves cheerful givers. Just slipped them. God loves, where'd it go? God loves cheerful givers, so that's why I love haters. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt, man. Hopefully, somebody got a little nugget from this discussion today, man, because there's just no reason to hate on people, man.
Yeah.
And the older, and people don't realize, the older I get, the less I care.
Exactly.
The less I care, the less I give a damn.
F's to give.
You rock with it or you don't. There are some people. Think about it, right? How many people that don't even like you that will stay friends on your social media
just to spy,
just to see what's going on with you, and to talk.
Oh, he
about
bought another car,
or to pick it apart, or whatever the case may be. And then you got some people that will ride with you, to the end of the earth.
Yeah.
And it's like we just got to be able to recognize who is who.
Exactly.
Because in the case of again, like Nipsey Russell. I said Nipsey Russell. Nipsey Hussle. Farrakhan was calling him that
Nipsey
all
Russell.
Yesterday.
That's
in
funny.
the case of Nipsey Hussle, you know what I'm saying? It's like right from his own neighborhood. Come on, man. Took him away from this world.
Yeah.
Took him out of his life, man.
Yeah.
Over jealousy and envy. And we gotta get beyond.
Got to evolve from that.
We gotta evolve from that because again, it's a bigger picture, man. I want to see us get back to the point of Black Wall Street.
Yeah.
Real talk.
It's doable.
And it don't mean that I'm not still going to rock with White Wall Street.
Yeah, exactly.
But I just want to see us get back to Black Wall Street. And y'all know what I'm saying when I say that. But again, we appreciate everybody.
Definitely.
We want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Shout out to our sponsors, Four Brothers Restaurant, located at 41 Boulevard. Mountain Boulevard, Warren, New Jersey. Give them a call, 908-834-8889. They got delicious food. Go check them out and go visit them one day. Yeah, delicious. Look at this delicious food, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go check them out. And don't forget, tonight we are rocking out. We're going to have some fun tonight, man. I'm feeling it tonight. We're going to have some fun tonight. TGI Fridays, man. Piscataway, New Jersey. That's 1315 Centennial Avenue, Piscataway, New Jersey. It's the official Friday Night Live. It's going down from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. It's the happy hour mix. And shout out to all my DJ brethren. Shout out to DJ Jess, my man right here, DJ Smooth P. Yours truly, DJ Storm on the General, man. We're gonna have some fun tonight.
Yes,
so coming out, rock out with us again. Drink specials, half price appetizers. We're gonna do some giveaways tonight. We're gonna have some little extra fun tonight with the trivia. But come on out and just have a good time and enjoy yourself, man. We're gonna take you back musically tonight from the classics to the current. So come on out and have a good time with your boys. And it's all powered by WBKS1.com.
You should.
We're gonna have some fun tonight. All right, and don't forget what's going down Sunday. What's going down Sunday, man? Oh yeah,
we got Who Owns the Mic and Aries birthday bash celebrating
day party.
Yes, ultimate day party from 4 to 9, celebrating the first ladies of BKS. My wife, Miss Maddie, aka Maria, and Norm's wife, Sandy, aka Sandy B. We'll be celebrating their birthdays and all Aries birthdays. So come out to the Zulu Bar. That's 437
Main Street, West Orange, New Jersey, man.
Yes.
Zulu Bar, listen, they got the rock and drink specials.
Yes.
Food's good,
man.
Atmosphere is gonna be good. And listen,
Yes.
for that open mic, anybody that think they can sing,
spoken word,
yes, comedy, tell a joke or whatever, get up on there and touch that mic. We're gonna have some fun, man. BKS1 DJ is gonna be on the ones and twos, rocking out. We're gonna be having a lot of fun this Sunday, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., man. Again, the ultimate day party, Aries birthday bash.
Yes, yes.
Come on out, celebrate, and the open mic, man. We're gonna have some fun this Sunday. All right, so we got a lot going on this week. Hopefully we see y'all all tonight. Just come out and have some fun with us and rock out tonight.
Yeah.
And hopefully we see y'all on Sunday, man. Listen, Busy weekend for the squad. Busy weekend.
We stay
all right?
busy, y'all.
Yes, yes. Remember, man, this show is never about us.
It's always about you.
Because
you are the next best kept secret.
Hopefully we see y'all tonight.
And we love you guys.
And the damn thing you could do about it.
We out of here.
Peace and blessings, man.
This is Chris Spencer, and you're on BKS1 Radio.
It's your girl Chanel, BKS1 Radio, and I'm here with the beautiful Garcelle Bouzet.
I'm paying you later. Hey, I'm the queen of comedy, some more, and right now you're rocking with BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio Network. I'm here with the amazing Miss Tasha Smith. How you doing?
I'm doing so good. Thank you for coming out.
Yes, yes.
I really appreciate it.
Hello, Denise Boutte. Hey, what's up? Shout out to BKS1 Radio. See you soon.
Brick City's finest, J.D. Williams. I'm in the Savage Podcast Studio, chilling at BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio. I'm here with the legendary Mr. Dick Gregory. How you doing today, sir?
Fantastic, brother, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Jamie Foxx, BKS1 Radio. What's going on with you?
Storming on. This is George Dr. Funkenstein Clinton for BKS1 Radio. They be doing the dog, y'all.
Yo, this is Chris Spencer, and you're on BKS1.